Hello everybody. Apologies for the cut off of the audio. For some reason the audio doesn't play in the background. Sorry about that. Hope everyone can hear me. Do let me know how it sounds. I'm using a third microphone splitter box thing because the other one was shit. We've also got quite a few people here. Billy Mount, Brit Run, J Drew, Epic Candle, and Ben Lucky 12. Just as long as everyone can hear me. And I can actually adjust the microphone on the fly now because I've got a very fancy little box. Thanks to a friend of mine. Mr. Sketches and Otto the Engineer. Everyone's showing up. Excellent. And as usual, we'll give about 5 minutes. It usually takes that long for anyone who's actually showing up to show up. So we'll give that a bit of time. Hope everyone enjoyed the video that came out on the weekend. That was a good one to do. It was tricky. And quite a few problems, but it was good. Fortunately, I'm now done with the White Noise series. Please pardon me while I partake. I'm glad people enjoyed it. The video is doing very well, surprisingly. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm just sending everything out 1 second. And also, no, there is not a third White Noise film. Have I seen the Constantine TV series? Are you serious? You activated my phone out of sheer consternation. I've reviewed like 9 episodes of it. Admittedly, I had not finished the entire series. I may go back to that one day. I'm waiting for the right moment. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did another White Noise film. Well, it's a well-known fact that if you have anything associated with 616, the number of the beast, if you also pair that with the number 420, they cancel each other out. Of course, of course. I'll give it 1 more minute. I spoke about this in the video, Billy Mount. There is significant evidence to suggest that the original version of the number of the beast was 616, not 666. But even then, it's all bollocks anyway, so who gives a fuck? I think we're almost ready. No, I have not seen Hereditary, but I have read the synopsis, and to be honest, I wasn't impressed. Gotta be honest. Jesus Christ, yeah. 12 a.m. is not a good time to be reading Grant Morrison. You need to be wide awake for Grant Morrison. Christ. No, I have not seen Winchester. I don't even know what that is. Right, okay. We're good to go, I think. Let me just switch to the game and give it a second. Let's see if I can fix this. That one. Is that correct? That should be coming through. Yes, there we go. Correctly sized and everything. Good. Right, so that should be working. Let me know how it sounds. I haven't changed it from last time, so it should be okay. Looks okay. Sounds good. Excellent. Right. Can I just point out, by the way, that I already discussed the marker language stuff over here and everywhere, but as you progress through the game, a marker is being assembled, and considering this is supposed to be inside Isaac Clarke's brain, that's definitely not a good thing. But yeah, the marker pieces are slowly coming together, which is a nice touch. Let's continue. Oh, I have my phone with me. I'm going to put on timer just in case. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go, just in case. Right. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, that's right, we're in the crypt. Great. The icy crypt. Why am I using the goddamn... I always have to relearn the controls every time I come back to this shit. And yes, these are all dead people. Kept in cryogenics because unitology are nut jobs. Nope, it's that one. Unitologists believe that you should keep your body intact for reunification when they're so-called, I suppose, what would you call it? Judgment Day, I suppose. Ragnarok, any of that kind of apocalypse nonsense. Ah, yeah. That's a cool image. Fucked up, but cool. Kind of makes you think, are they actually like that? I wonder if they're actually... Because they're being affected by the marker, would they still be affected in cryogenics? And it's like... That's them, like, screaming in their... ice prison. Makes you think. It makes you think horrible things, but you know. What's the that one? Oh, I've got a schematic to get rid of. Security suit. Not sure I need it. Oh, and I got 2 bloody semiconductors. I gotta get to a shop. I definitely gotta get to a shop. I'm surprised you can actually watch this while running. That's impressive. Apologies in advance if I accidentally say Scientologist instead of Unitologist, but we all know what they're doing. We all know that's the point. There's no point in pretending that it's not. Oh! So yeah, that would actually make me think that maybe they are all kind of mutating in their ice prisons. And they're just like... just sort of silently screaming. Getting kind of repetitive now. Wanting something to happen. Thank you. Damn it. You. You. Definitely one of the best improvements between this game and the last one is the lighting effects. Oh, for God's sake. Yes, thank you. Because the lighting is incredible, and it really makes a difference. Oh, I can hear some fucker. Ah! Because the lighting really does make a difference, because when the darks are really dark, whoa, son of a bitch. That feels planned. Was that planned? That feels like an intentional jump scare. If it wasn't, that was glorious. But yeah, I knew you were going to get up. Ooh, I genuinely thought that was a necromorph then, but it was just mechanical arms. Now, if I remember correctly, this is the coffin room. Crypt coffins getting stuck in the tracks. Examine the track system, delivering coffins to the crypt. One coffin was jammed inside, released gravity, TK'd the coffin free. Yep, that's basically telling you what to do. Examine the track system. Several support struts have broken free, warping the track. The cold of the crypts caused brittleness in the poorly executed original welds. Realigned the track, welded struts properly back in place, tested 5 coffins, all passed smoothly. Basically just giving you an idea of what to do, because I think we have to go up there. We need to turn the gravity off. Not sure if that's yet though, I can't remember.
Data! Ooh. I think I found the exit, but it's way above me. Gravity controls are locked down.
Yeah, there you go.
Data? Fuck!
Ooh. Whoa! Thank you, Ben Lucky 12, for the 100 twiddlies. I really appreciate that. No one needs to donate, but it's always incredibly surprising and incredibly amazing when people do. So thank you very, very, very much. Whoa! Hello. Did somebody say Event Horizon? No, me neither.
You need to go up. Do you hear me? You need to go up.
What's this? More schematics. Let's replenish my stasis. I've got plenty of stasis recharge. What is that? Oh, nothing. Okay. Power node. Bloody hell, everyone's doing it now. Chiano? I'm going to say Chiano. So excited to finally catch a stream. Been experiencing major withdrawals since catching up on all the reviews. Well, thank you for the 100 twiddlies. It's crazy that people are donating, so... But thank you very, very, very much. Okay. So... We have... Here. Ooh, wrong one. Yeah. Huh? Come on. There we go. I accidentally successfully did that. Ah, yeah. Okay. So. For God's sake! 200 twiddlies from Jammy JR. We might need to, but we'll cheer you anyway. Plus, I'm just happy that Twitch replaced the ones that were stolen from me when I was hacked. Well, that's not good to know. But I'm glad you got things back anyway. Might not need. Okay, that makes more sense. Cool. But yes, thank you so much for the 200 twiddlies. I've made more twiddlies tonight than I think I've had in the last several months, so that's insane. Right. I know what I'm doing. I'm conversing with the people. Right. Grab that down. Grab that one down. There we go. So where are they? Okay, they're there. Right. I mean, this is an obvious visual nod to Event Horizon. If it's not, then somebody's lying. Because it has to be. The only difference is there's no giant ball in the center that turns to goo. Ah, ooh. I accidentally used the stasis thing, never mind. Yep. Brit run! 100 twiddlies. Jesus. I mean, I'm really appreciative. It's just so... It's kind of overwhelming. Because, you know... I'm pretty sure a lot of people donating twiddlies also donate to my Patreon. It's like... Yeah, that's insane. But thank you very, very much. Alright, here we go. Oh, don't go too high. Ben Lucky... Is this becoming some kind of competition now? Ben Lucky 12 with another 100 twiddlies. Bloody hell. And away we go. Go, go, go. There we go. Oh, I kind of want that. What have I got to get rid of? Oh yeah, get rid of the fucking detonation mines, whatever the hell they're called. Medium med pack. I'd like to be able to, yeah, activate that.
Isaac! Damn it! I think they're jamming our signal with a mobile device. Someone get me the frequency on that jammer! They must have a gunship position near the compound.
Now what? Change your plans?
No. If they knew where we were, they would have killed us by now. Oh, shit! Signal's fading! Just follow your locator and hurry.
I mean, it's getting kind of crazy now. Chiano! What's that? Another 200 Twiddlies. Good God. I mean, that's more than I've ever made on Twitch. Ever. In one night. That's insane. Ah, thank God, a store. Yeah, Ripper, yes. Okay, good. Alright, no. That one. I mean, let's be honest, it's not like I need the fucking money, come to think of it. Because everything I got all this shit for free. Just remember us when you're super successful. That's both highly optimistic for me, and I severely doubt it. Why have I got all these Seeker shells? I don't have the Seeker, do I? Oh, I do have the Seeker. Never mind. I was thinking about the other playthrough. Never mind. Okay. Right, so I got the Seeker rifle, so the Seeker... I should probably start using those Seeker shells, come to think of it. Yeah. I've not got a lot of pulse rifle things. Anyway, so I got the security suit. But what's the point? Because I've already got a better suit. Unfortunately, you can't see what suit you have equipped, which is irritating. Strength, no. Line gun, detonate, no. 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 See, they're all crap. Purchase guarantees a minimum of 15 inventory slots and 15% armor. That's on all of them. See, in compared to that, which is only a 10% armor, but a minimum of 15 slots. Pulse rifle receives a 5% bonus. I don't know what I've got. I'm going to equip this, because fuck it. And then we can actually see what this one is, because I forget. And then we can compare it. But even then, this is only a 10% armor boost. It's still cool to watch, though. It's always cool to watch. Yeah. I love the helmet. The helmet's cool. Yeah. That's a cool helmet. I do like the newer suit design over the old design. Now, where is the one we had? Was it this one? No, it wasn't. I don't know. Idiot. Right, so that's the original one I had. That's the one I had, which was an additional 15% healed when using med packs, which seems like a pretty fucking good thing to have. Oh, for God's sake! Ben Lucky with how many? 1, 2, another 300. Keep up the good work, fella. Appreciate you. Good God, man! Surely there are better things to spend money on. But yes, but again, appreciate it. Ben Lucky with 500 Twiddlies overall. Giano 300 and Jammy JR 200. Crazy, crazy shit. One of these days, Twitch actually might pay out, which would be a novelty. The bone spikes do not penetrate the armor most of the time. It's a bit ambiguous what the armor actually does. Anyway, is there a not? I thought there was another medical one. There is actually one called the medical suit, isn't there? Triage suit. No. Yeah. Why isn't that? Forged engineering. What? Fuck me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus Christ. You're not top banana anymore, Ben Lucky 12. Chiano with another 5. Was it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 500 twiddlies from Chiano. Christ. This is insane. I mean, you're making my night, people. It's crazy. This is insane. But if it's going to be like this, we're going to call this a 24-hour stream because I'm never stopping. And hello, Psycho Studios. I appreciate that, Chiano. I really do. It's crazy. I'm still trying to decide on what suit to wear. So I'm thinking of just going back to the 1,000 twiddlies! 1,000 twiddlies from Psycho Studios. Christ, man. There was an option there to do something on Twitch. But Christ, what the fuck is going on? This is insane. It's just ludicrous at this point. But I appreciate it so much. It's crazy. I will try extra hard to finish up the video I was halfway through doing before I started streaming. Not the whole video, just the audio bit, but you get my point. I should add alerts and voices, but it's never been an option before. It's never been needed. I never needed to do it, so I never learned how to do it. Yes, Ben Lucky 12 with another 100 twiddlies. You have started a trend. And it's insane. Oh my god. What am I even doing? I'm so distracted. I think it's a Twitch thing, but like I said, I've never actually had to learn to do any of these kind of things. I would put up like emotes and stuff, but I just have never bothered to learn. For fuck's sake, what am I doing? For God's sake, right. I'm just gonna make a decision. I'm gonna change back to the original suit I had. Christ. Oh, just sitting on that for ages. There we go. I do like the original design as well. Right. I don't need any weapons. I don't need anything else. Thank you. Good night. Not the stream. Just the store. Whoa. Hello. Hello. Money. There's a bench. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I think I have... Oh. Yes, that's right. Pull these across. What the hell? There we go. Right. Use the bench. Right. So. Fuck it. Just keep going into the plasma cutter. We can actually get the special. Yeah, fuck it. It now sets things on fire. Oh my god. Every time I look back to the chat, there's more twiddlies. That's insane. What is that? 201, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 211, I think? Twiddlies? I can't even tell. Fucking hell. Yes, Britrun. Twiddlies are kind of like Twitch's currency. You give Twiddlies, and then they get converted into dollars. So I can actually export them. I don't know what the word is, but take them out of Twitch and put them into a usable format. I don't know how many Twiddlies that is, Psycho Studios, but it's 200 and something. So thank you. $250. Okay. Thank you very much. Right. So we've got the nodes. We've put the nodes into special, and I think my main priority is to get. I'm going to get 2 nodes and go straight down to damage. So I want to increase the damage, at least get full damage on that. And then, I mean, I don't know if I use that, but I'm going to upgrade the plasma cutter to full anyway. So that's the main priority, because it's going to go plasma cutter and then the rig, because I did that last time. Because the plasma cutter is the best gun in the game. It always has been, always will be, unless it's Dead Space 3 where they fuck the whole system up. And I'll give a bit of a save. Hello, Rian187. Welcome. Glad you could make it. People are having a twiddly war for some reason. Oh, was that an evil cackle? Wish you could look around more in these. But nothing ever happens in these. It's always when you go in or you come out. A twiddly war is when people increasingly give more twiddlies to the Twitch. And twiddlies are what I call the credits. Ben Lucky with 20 twiddlies. Seeker. Oh, let's switch to the Seeker for a bit. It's shit. But I want to get rid of some of the ammo. Unless we're going against the boss. Yeah, just like the Godzilla meme, let them fight. What is that supposed to be? Is that the big ball we're all supposed to become? Which again, they're not wrong. Talking about the unitologists now. Oop, bugger. Ah, bugger, I lost that. Never mind. That's creepy music. Yes, Dead Space 2 is where they decided to expand upon the whole unitology thing. We are actually in a unitology indoctrination center, I believe it's called. Ooh, that's tasty. Come on, you little bastard. Uh-oh, shit. Epic Candles subscribing on Twitch Prime, thank you. I will think about getting emotes because it saves me having to say it every time. I mean, I still will say it because it'll come up, but you know what I mean. it'll make it easier to keep track of. If anybody on the Discord knows how to activate emotes, do let me know. Oh shit, it's the boss. What's my ammo situation? Probably crap. Wow, that's really crap. Oh shit. We're gonna have to use the pulse rifle. Ah, Jesus. There he is. Hello. And yeah, it's got a baby con. That's weird. Let go, you. It's the swarm. There they are. Come on, gather around. There you go. Run away, run away. Oh, Christ, it's back. Ow. Oh, I thought it was the boss. It's not back. Actually, yes, come to think of it, if you are on the Discord and you want to suggest emotes and stuff, that would actually be a quite good use of the Discord. So yeah, you can actually suggest stuff on the Discord if you want. And, you know, they can pop up. If you want to make anything as well. Obviously, full credits and stuff. By the way, I believe this is a kind of a similar... It's kind of like human, but also similar to the aliens you meet in... Oh, you don't meet them, but you see them in Dead Space 3. It's a nice touch. Shows that they actually knew what they were doing for the most part. I need to upgrade. Not upgrade. Use that. 100 twiddlies from Ben Lucky 12 again. No. Oh. Ow. You bastard. Very nice robes, though. Ow! Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. Run away! Run away! That one. Shit! Motherfucker! I blew myself up. And then 100 twiddlies from Brit Run. I don't deserve it. Did you see that pathetic display? Right. Let's pick up all this shit. Alright. Useful, useful, useful. Yes. Nope. There we go. Right. Let's go slow and take things easy. And use these. Bastard, I missed. That was so underwhelming. Crap, crap, crap. Get off me, you son of a bitch. That was close. Ow. Quick, quick, quick. Where's he coming from? You can hear him. There he is. Gotcha. Those ones you got to look out for. I unfortunately have not watched Paprika yet. I've been quite busy, unfortunately. Once I've finished with this play that I'm directing, I can do a bit more frivolousness and start watching things more. What I've been, it's mostly been things, because it's mostly been attention's been divided between play and writing the videos. What? Oh, that was a surprise. No. No, thank you. But I will at some point. And also thank you, Rianne, for another 100 twiddlies. I mean, I don't know what else to say at this point. It's crazy. Yes. I don't know where the hell that boss went. Not you guys. No, stop ripping his bloody arms off. I just want his money, not his hands. I appreciate that, Rianne. I really do. By the way, I think that guy was to say that those raptors are going to come back. And they are increasingly irritating. Ooh. Ooh, hello. Ah, yes. She needs to back up from that microphone. It's a bit grating. Arguably the most lavish lift I've ever seen in my life. Sorry, elevator.
Dana, you still with me? I've reached the top of the church.
You're almost here. I'll be waiting by the shuttle.
Yeah. Obviously this is going to go well and no problems are going to be encountered from here on. Not so... Oh. I hate it when they do that because you can barely see them. Oh, he's freaking out in the elevator. Oh, I mean that's just okay. Hang on, I'm gonna have to stop this. No, I can't stop it. He's forever tumbling in a whirling dervish of death. But that's cool. Getting to see the whole sprawl. That's cool. I do wish we got a bit more of these kind of vistas, because they do look fantastic. If a bit low poly, let's be honest. They're a bit blocky. And that's freaking out down there. But yeah, it's still really cool. You get to see the vastness of space. Power node. I don't know what that was. What was that? What was detonator gun? Never use it. Never will. Pulse rifle. Should I save? Oh yeah, we're changing tact from now on because we had one mission and we're about to do another mission. Or change our objective completely. So here she comes, the bitch.
You're a unitologist.
No shit.
Of course you are. Why did I trust you?
Well, you didn't have a choice, Isaac. I told you there was a cure and you came running.
She might as well be stroking a white cat, for Christ's sake.
Why can't everyone just leave me alone, huh?
You're a dangerous secret, Isaac. EarthGov won't let you
Although
go
that would
because
make
they're
her,
afraid you'll destroy
you
their
know,
marker.
an important bad guy when she really isn't.
After all, you did build it.
What are you talking about?
Well, that's why we brought you here. To build markers for us. To spread glorious convergence to the entire galaxy.
You people are unbelievable! Just give me the fucking cure and let me go.
The fact that he still believes that there's a
Don't wanna
cure
cure you, Isaac.
is a bit
You need that
odd.
precious little head of yours just the way it is. Now would you escort Isaac to the shuttle and put him in stasis? The last thing we want is for him to die.
So much for that. I've got the spacesuit. What have you got? See ya. Jump. Oh shit. I believe that's where the demo ended or something. Oh shit. That would usually take more shots, but because the plasma cutter is so overly powered at this point, it genuinely doesn't matter. So one more shot. There we go. Oh yes, Brit Run, that was me having a bit of a vape. I do apologise. Yeah. I can't believe I actually turned around to shoot the thing. This is actually a cool sequence, Commander. It's pretty badass. You kill it like Jaws. And I really appreciate that you do support my Patreon, Rian. And let's hope your boss don't find out if that's the case. Well, that was a pretty cool sequence. I kind of glossed over it there, but that was pretty cool. And now he's our only hope.
Isaac, are you there? Can you hear me?
What do you want, Strauss? Look, it's over. All my plans just blew out the window.
No, it's not over. At least not yet. Isaac, we build it. We can tear it down.
What, you mean the marker? Do you know where the marker is, Strauss?
It's in the government sector. But we have to move now. Now. Because time is running out for me and for us.
Strauss! Strauss, where you going? Shit.
How are those candles still burning? There's no oxygen to feed. Oh no, there's oxygen here. If there was no oxygen, then my oxygen counter would be going down. There's definitely oxygen in this part of the station. We just tumbled quite a far way down, if I remember correctly. Oh, what was that? Credits. How do people have so much time to write shit on walls? Another power node. Excellent. Getting close. I think it's that way, yes. So let's go this way. I mean, somebody's been really busy. What the hell does that say? That picture with that not dialogue, that writing makes me very curious. Yeah, it's that way, so let's go this way. Oh, I heard something. Where was it? There it is. They were really busy. I was only here like what? In game maybe an hour? There we go. Ooh, schematic, what was that? Seeker rifle. I already have a seeker rifle. Oh yeah. I'm not supposed to have a seeker rifle. Yeah, it kind of does. It is kind of slightly reminiscent of the 13 Ghosts. Hello? Oh, great. Creepy children music. Marker. I mean, let's be honest, if you are writing things in blood, you definitely are desperate for a pen. Oh. Naughty.
They were afraid of us after sessions. I remember. They took us to the machine for our sessions, for the steps.
I don't remember any sessions.
You're lucky you don't remember. When you do, he starts coming back.
Who? Who comes back? Who?
Look at you.
Oh, he's
So
nuts.
much. Where are you going?
Strauss, don't follow. He's not really there.
I mean, that is a lot of candles. That's a commitment right there.
Director Tideman. All surviving squads are ordered
That's
to
right.
fall back. Repeat, fall back and sector. Operation Endgame is in effect.
He's going to spoil the Avengers.
Lost assets.
The bastard.
Director Tideman. All surviving squads are ordered to fall back. Repeat, fall back and sector. Operation Endgame is in effect.
Oh, he's going to just keep going. Fair enough. Stomp the bodies. I have not seen Endgame, by the way, and yet I have still had at least 2 spoilers that have pissed me off. Stop it. Ah, yeah, fuck. Okay. For some reason he didn't let out any of the babies. None of the babies come out. That's weird. Ah, shit. Jumpy son of a bitch. Where are you? There you are. Ah! Let her go! Meet shallow. Whew! That was a bit hairy. Oh boy. Crap! For some reason, these guys are the worst. Because they take the most shots for some reason. Oh, I can hear them. Shit! Son of a bitch, I knew that was going to happen. It's a bit of backtracking, that's why the area looks familiar. Alright. Let's reload that first. Yes, another health. Good. Yep. Oh, okay. Get off, you bastard. Why that doesn't this doesn't kill the fucking thing? Why didn't that work? Get off! Oh. That was an ordeal. I need to, I need to take a second. That was crazy. I was so in there. Oh. Also, I believe someone called me leader in the chat. I don't like that. That's not a good thing. The only people who want to be called leader do not deserve to be leaders. Right, let's just get rid of some shit. I don't have any shit to get rid of. I've used it all. Seeker rifle and detonator. Yes. I'm going to get quite a few bit of that because I need it. That'll be very useful. Don't even know what I'm doing at this point. That's the regular pulse rifle. I'm using the special one, aren't I? I'm using the... refurbished plasma cutter, which has no benefits, I've just realised. Whereas the new one, less reload, more speed, more damage. Forged plasma cutter. Huh? Oh, weapon slot's full. Shit. There you go. Sounds weirder. Right, anyway, I've got plenty of space now, at least. Dead space. And that's a bit of a graphical fuck-up, I just realised. Clearly that's light from pulse rifle rounds that has not disappeared after being picked up. That's weird. How about I go without title? Because there seems to be a debate about what to call me. Just oh yeah. Again, somebody badly needing a pen. Right, now we got the weird polyps, which are just gross. Is that? What's that? And now we have to be careful, because those things can do some serious damage. Straight down. Have to be very closely. There we go. Ooh, shit, I ran out. Plus, it's kind of weird when you think about it, because Deusdaecon is already a... Ooh, I missed you. Deusdaecon is already a nom de guerre, so it seems weird to actually add anything more to that. Ooh, hello. There's another one somewhere, I can hear it. It's really close. Where? There. I gotta get rid of them because you never know if you run into the bastards. So, what can I get? I can up the damage, which is my main priority. Everything else is just a bonus. Yeah, I don't need that. Also, if we start discussing names, we're gonna have more names than fucking Daenerys. Or is that... You're not allowed to say that name anymore? Oh dear. Whoa, hello. Isn't he pretty?
Entering zero gravity.
Ah, crap. I hate this bit. Anything with zero gravity is a bit more tricky. I'm gonna get full health, because screw it.
Warning. Fire suppression system malfunction. Please manually deplete your oxygen supply to contain the fire. Attention. Oxygen output falling to 66%. Service connection has been notified.
I swear there was another one up here. Ah, there it is. I think there's a third one. Yes. There it is. I think I'm going to need that as well.
Life support failure. Oxygen output is zero. This area is
Yep.
unsafe for habitation. Personal oxygen supplies are now required.
So now that we put out the fire with the lack of oxygen, we can bring back the air. Just enough air. Don't want to be too kind.
Oxygen output falling to 33%.
That's physics.
This area is now below life support minimum. Please verify your personal oxygen.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I've gotten people talking about Season 8 of Game of Thrones now. For the record, didn't mind it. Arguably more controversial than saying you hated it. But the way it ended, I was satisfied. Just saying that now. And that's not me being contradictory, that's me being genuine. I have not seen the season. I have not seen the season before it. Or the season before that, in fact. But the way it ended satisfied me. And as I keep saying, if you're unsatisfied with the ending of a TV show, good. That's the way it's supposed to be. Every TV show I've liked for the last 10 years.
Exiting zero gravity.
Right, more fucking... Those are worth it. Saw you coming. Crap. Really low on freaking ammo.
He wants me to follow the steps. Step 1, crawl into the dark machine.
Strauss, calm down. He can't hurt you.
He wants me to go into the dark machine, Isaac. I can't go. She's in there. She's waiting for me.
Strauss!
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Strauss, listen to me. You need to keep moving. Can you get to the train? Can you do that?
He's coming. Can't talk.
Right. Wrong button. Oh, I didn't. I don't think I mentioned you. Hello, Itchy Banana, which is quite a nice name. And I believe the Patreon goal is something along the lines of, I don't know, $60 away. I think something like that. I think about $60. I'm going to say. I'd have to check, but it's something like that. Hello, Itchy Banana. Oh, Christ. More fucking raptors. What is... Oh. Are they going to explode? No, they're not. They are detonator mines. Unfortunately, I've already made the clever girl joke. And it wasn't for the raptors. I'll do. Let's reload everything just in case. Secret rifle shit for raptors. Motherfuckers. Run. I don't know if they'll come this way, but you never know. But if they want to get me into any kind of sort of pincer movement, they can't anymore. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go to them. I mean, the orchestra's just belting out a tune. Unfortunately, it's for nothing. There you go. Come on. Come on. Oh. We'll click on the trigger there. Come on. Don't know how many there are either. Well, there's at least one. And there's more, obviously. There's usually about 4. That's 3. Oh! Now they're just toying with me. But that's what they do. Look at him! Look at him! The little bastards. Ah! I totally hit him and it didn't work. Ah, come on! screeches, not good. Thank you. Yeah, shut up. Oh. No, you don't. Why is this thing only reloading in 4s now? Thank you. 2 left. Too close to get leg shot. God, that screech is awful. I love it. Because the fear of God into you. Or the fear of the marker, or whatever you want to call it. There we go. Ah! I think there's 2 left. One there, and the one that went... Yes, there's 2. Whoop. I am slightly cheating here a bit. I understand that. Oh, there's 2 left. Because... Now, is that all of them? Yeah, the way it looks around the corners. That's cool. And they're really clever with it too. Because they'll look around the corner, and if you shoot, you'll more than likely miss, and that's when they attack. Because you're in the kind of in the sort of in between shots mode. But if you don't shoot, they'll just back in again. It's very clever the way they did it. It makes them seem a lot more intelligent than they normally seem. It's very good. It's very good. But yeah, that's if you want to know how you deal with them, that's how you deal with them. Because the reason why they are so formidable is because they like to... They'll poke a head out in front of you, and then they'll get you at the side. Quite literally like raptors. So you just got to get them in a choke point. That's how I've always kind of dealt with those. Again, it's kind of cheating because you're because the AI doesn't know what to do with you because you're slightly outside of where they are supposed to be patrolling. So it is kind of fudging it a little bit. But you know. With the Seeker rifle, ooh god. It's like that scene in Metal Gear Solid.
Isaac, he's gone. Listen, the steps can destroy the marker. Step 1,
Can they?
crawl
Fuck.
into the dark machine. Step 2, the screws go tight all around.
I don't understand.
Oh, God, he's back. No, 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 no!
Tram station. Do I need a ticket? Oh. It's Ellie! Who does not need any help from me. We're right back where we started. Ow. come on, hit the fucking thing. Only thing about the Steaker rifle is that it's really slow. Whoa, shit.
You stay back. You want to talk? You talk from there.
Don't say I'm gonna help. The last person who said that tried to kill me.
Hey, take it easy. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, you got that right. You try it, and you're dead.
Okay. I need to heal.
Look, I think we got off to a bad start here.
I think Isaac's a bit too trusting as well, considering he's just, you know, been through a lot of shit.
Ellie. What do you want, Isaac?
I'm trying to get to the transport hub. I need to get to the government sector.
What do you think we were trying to do?
Hey, I can help you. Besides, we got a better chance if we stick together. Don't you agree?
It's not a chance, Isaac. Other people are just a liability. I'll release the door lock. But after that, you're on your own. And please, don't follow me.
Fair enough.
Okay?
Wait.
Oh, pulse round schematic. Yeah. Don't remember if I could have done that before, or whether I did do that before and it just repaired itself. Gotta stomp those bodies. Crap. Ah! Ah, store. Good. But you know where we're going next? We're going to the school. Not that one. Get rid of those. At least they stack now. That's useful. For some, I mean, why do these stack and these don't? That's irritating. No health packs stack, whereas stasis packs do. I need a shit ton of more plasma energy. Maybe I'm spreading my ammo too thin. Should be enough for about 10 minutes. I don't need money, so I might as well use it to get as much ammo as possible. Oh, hello. Oh, you're new. That was like a spitter, but had the body of, yeah, it's like a spitter mixed with a slasher, which is strange. Not sure I've seen that before. Whoa, forgot. That was close. they don't give out another one. Oh, there. Oh, shit. Bitch. No, thank you. I'll save it for now. Whoa! What's this for you? Right, into the school we go. Well, it's more of a kindergarten than a school. Yep. We got the suicide bomber babies. And we get to see what they can do. There you go. That's what they do. They like to blow up, which is why I made sure and get a lot of plasma pulse rifle ammo.
Okay, everyone. 15 minutes to recess. Play nice.
That's not creepy at all. Ah, they're coming out of the fucking walls. It is kind of supremely fucked up that you can just cut off these babies' heads and just use them as projectiles. There's one somewhere. Oh, there they are. Run before they explode. Apologies if I'm being quiet. It's mainly so I can listen in. Oh, hello. So I can listen in and sort of gauge how many are left, if there are any left. Because it's all to do with sound for the most part. Text log. The kids are playing way too rough on the playground. Yesterday I literally had a line of students. What was it, sorry? I literally had a line of students with scrapes and bruises going out my office door. A few kids sustained injuries bad enough to need to go to the infirmary. Call me old-fashioned, but I think this is the problem with kids growing up on a space station. Kids need a planet with fresh air and open ground to play on. Otherwise, they're so stir-crazy and start picking on each other. Space is no place to raise a family, if you ask me. Also, the crazy murder rock is turning people mental. I'm gonna heal. It's gonna get worse. Also. Ow! Ha! Nice. It didn't actually open. I like that. Ooh. Oh, that was an infector. Never like seeing infectors free. Gotta take those bastards out. Speaking of which, I don't know. I might not immediately go on to Dead Space 3. I'm thinking I might do a few other things that I've been wanting to do as well. So I might, after doing Dead Space 2, I might move on to something a bit lighter. Or maybe not. But something different anyway. Ah, crap. And yes, I've answered this question many times. I have considered doing movie commentary on Twitch, but it's very difficult because I can't just do any movie. It would have to be something that's in the public domain, and let's be honest, there's not a lot in the public domain that gets people interested. Oh, there's a superpower one. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. Really low on ammo, surprisingly low on ammo for most things. Thank you. Ah, I'm back on the stage. That will be useful. I'll put that there. Because this is all going to recede into the stage. Shit. That's what I think of you. Where the hell is it? There. Ooh, that's close. Right, come on, you fuckers. There you go, you sons of bitches. Bullet time, motherfuckers. Holy shit, that was cool. Fuck. That was really cool. Uh-oh. I may have spoken too soon. Never mind. I've not had any sort of ranting moment yet, Jammy JR. I mean, you've missed my, you know, badass moments. That was pretty, arguably one of the most badass moments the stream's ever had. Alright, so let's get rid of crap. Drop that. Get a medium med pack instead. Have I missed anything? Nope. Usually if the bodies stick around, they more than likely have something on them. I guess not in this case. Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't need that. That's what I dropped. Come on. Your rants are always fun. I've been rewatching some of your reviews just to catch them. Fair enough. If I ever get something to rant about, I will. And for the record, Pinhead was always ambiguously gendered in the books. Or the book, rather, not books. Let's forget Scarlet Gospels. Because we do not entertain the ramblings of a madman. God, I hate that sound. That was not 15 minutes. Lying bitch. Text. Teacher report. I know kids are supposed to have vivid imagination, but this is getting ridiculous. Nearly half my class has imaginary friends now claiming that it's their deceased grandmother or something. Normally this wouldn't be a problem, but it's getting harder and harder to get these kids to concentrate this semester. I've sent more students to the timeout chair than I have in all my 12 years of teaching. Maybe these kids are having trouble at home. I've also noticed parental involvement steadily decreasing this semester. Creepy. Ooh, what was that? Flamethrower. Never used it, never will. Why in the hell's name did I come in here? I'm just coming out again. Oh wait, no, that's right. We are carrying on. Time to have another spooky moment. Hello, you creepy bitch. I like the way that the camera zooms in.
You may fool Strauss, but I know you're not real. Oh, you claim I'm not real, and yet here I am.
That's perfectly fine, Rian. Don't worry about it.
He knows how to destroy the marker.
The VODs are always on YouTube as well.
How convenient. Destroy the marker and all the hurt and pain go away. Imagine that, Isaac. You'll never have to listen to your heart.
Wow, she's got attachment issues. Jericho. That's a very strange thing to write.
Isaac, it's Ellie. I found someone. Another survivor.
Oh, now you're
who says
talking
he
to me.
knows you. I said, stand still.
Ellie, take it easy. His name is Strauss. I know him.
He looks twitchy. I don't trust him. Don't move.
Ellie, I need him to be not dead. I need him.
Shit. Okay, Isaac. I'll march him to the hub, but if he does anything stupid, anything, I will shoot him.
Fair enough. I mean, that's perfectly fine, to be honest. Psycho Studios, what's your medieval torture device of choice? That's a very strange question, very random question. Plus, if you know me by now, I like to be accurate, and for the most part, the most famous medieval torture devices never actually worked or were never actually used. For example, the Iron Maiden was not used. It was not used as a medieval torture device. Because what's the point in torturing someone if you can neither hear or see them? You just close it up and they die. It's completely stupid. It was only really invented after. So it was never actually used in the way people think. What's another one? The pendulum. Pendulum blade. Doesn't work. It would probably make one slice, which, you know, would be arguably life-threatening. It's hard to say. But after that, it would lose momentum and wouldn't work. So that's why whenever you see a pendulum in movies, like in Saw 5, it's always assisted with a mechanism. Because without a mechanism, it just simply doesn't work. The other one is the Pair of Agony. The Pair of Agony is a very interesting device. Because it's, as you can imagine, it has the shape of a pear. And there you go. Psycho Studios, you mentioned the pair of... Oh, that's right, Pair of Anguish. I've seen it listed as both. Pair of Anguish and a pair of Agony. So I guess it depends on where you go to. But yes, it's a pear-shaped device that is inserted into your person, mouth, and other places, and then extended. It twists open, and then it opens up. It opens up like a flower. But it simply did not work. It doesn't work. They tried it once. They put it in a glass jar. It couldn't break the glass because the mechanism was too brittle. It just broke. It simply doesn't work. It's an interesting idea, and it was mostly used for psychological torture. But if you actually tried to use it, it just wouldn't work. I mean, the insertion itself would be quite traumatic, but after that, it wouldn't really do much. Because your ass would break it. Just saying. And hello, Leading Blind. Welcome. What a great place to enter the conversation.
Isaac, we're up here. Come on.
Ooh, there they are. Why do I have a screen and she doesn't? What's she looking at? Because the screen is not fixed. I mean, the screen is fixed. So where is the screen? Where is it recording from?
Engineer.
There's nothing there to record.
Figures.
That's very strange. Ah, shit. I forgot about this.
It's dark. You'll find me in the dark.
Shut up. It's okay, it's just a power outage.
You guys all right up there?
No,
Shit. I think life support's out too.
that's not good.
Our two remaining runners, Clark and Strauss. I knew it was only a matter of time before you reached the transit hub. You will find the train inoperable.
Oh, thank you.
Insane? You cut off power to life support. There may be other survivors over here.
Public sector is already beyond acceptable recovery conditions. I can't allow you to escape. Goodbye, Clark.
Alright, here we go. Right. She can hold off herself. Anything that comes down here is mine. Ow, you bastard. Shit. I'm dying a lot more in this, but I think that's because I've upped the difficulty. Yeah, in retrospect, it would have been better if I moved out of the way of its charge. There you go, yeah, prick. I can't pick it up.
Isaac, are you alright? I think that's all of them. For now.
Why did Tiedemann turn off the power? What did you do to piss him off so much?
LED. You know what a marker is?
Yeah. The unitologist on my crew wouldn't shut up about it. Why? Is it real?
Yeah, it's real. Tiedemann made one using codes. Patterns stored in our heads. Mine and Strauss. Everything that's happening on this station is happening because of that marker. I have to get to it and destroy it, and I need Strauss to tell me how.
You're a strange man, Isaac.
Will you help me?
We're about to suffocate, so I think I'm better.
Okay, good. Listen, we need power. Without it, we have no air and no train. The Sprawl's gotta have backup batteries somewhere.
The solar array's up there, but they've been mothballed for years.
Okay, alright, good. I'm heading there now. If I can start them up and get some power to the train.
You'll need someone to open the collector panels. I can do that.
Take Strauss and keep him safe.
Okay. To be honest, that was actually a lot easier than I was expecting. I thought there was going to be a lot more of them, not just one big one. Right, let's get rid of schematics. I want that more, yeah. Can't pick up anything else, unfortunately. Whoa, shit. Ah, how ironic. Detonation mines, detonating mines. Ah, you guys again. Always running out of space. Can't even use that. God damn it. To be honest, I don't need the money, but it's helpful to get ammo and health.
Ellie! How's Strauss doing?
Wow, chapter 7.
With the power off, you can hear noises 3 blocks away. He's gonna give away my position.
Ellie, try to keep him focused. I need to know what he's trying to tell me.
Step 2, the door tight.
You again. God, I hate those things. Respec ability. Select an item and press Y to remove all installed nodes to reuse. Oh, okay. That's basically the game saying, we haven't given you enough nodes to upgrade everything, bitch. So don't even try. Why not? Health's getting a bit of a problem, so we might as well start upgrading the rig. Okay, let's have a look. Right, I'm just going to take a quick siesta on that one, just because that was intense. There was a lot of stuff going on there. I couldn't quite keep track. So yeah, I'm just going to take a quick vapor break. Hope that's okay. If anyone has... If I've missed anything, because the chat's been going mental tonight, which I appreciate. I prefer a mental chat over a quiet chat. But if I've missed anything, or there's anything else you want to send or anything like that, please let me know now. What flavour am I enjoying today? This is a weird one because it's actually quite a British flavour. It's a flavour. What specifically? It's known as jam roly poly, which is a very British dessert. Don't ask me why it's called that. I have no idea. But it's basically like a jam and pastry dessert thing, and that's what flavour I'm vaping. And it's quite pleasant. You'll find that British desserts sound quite twee. Like they're out of a Roald Dahl novel or something. We have those in Australia, but we just call them jam rolls. Ah, you see? Jam rolls and jam roly-poly is not the same thing. Not deep down. Not in the soul. And yes, of course, we have the always hilarious spotted dick dessert. For the record, I've never actually had it. I don't really know what it's like. I believe it's made with suet. But I might be wrong about that. I'm not sure. Yes, while I'm in the downtime, I'm just going to take a quick drink. Excuse me. But yes, also I wanted to put past an idea I had. Because I like playing games that I haven't played in years, but I used to play as a child. And I would like to do that. Again, I'd like to explore games that I used to play the shit out of as a child. That I don't think I've played in at least 10 years. Which will be a hell of an experience. So I'm probably going to do that next. But the weird thing is as well is that they are very, very story based games and very dialogue heavy games. So I don't know how that's going to work on stream, because I don't think there's going to be much to it. I've already done a Let's Play of Eternal Darkness. It's on the channel. You can check it out. I mean, it was hard enough to record the fucking thing rather than stream it. Besides, you know, I've already played it. I don't really want to play it again. I'd rather play something I haven't played before. But anyway, sorry, I was just doing something there. The kind of games that I played as a child, which arguably you would say slightly formed my sense of humor as well, were things like Sam and Max, Monkey Island 1 and 2, and Day of the Tentacle. Day of the Tentacle specifically, I remember playing a hell of a lot. So I might play. I'll have to buy it first, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll probably play something like Day of the Tentacle on stream, which would be weird because it is a puzzle game. It is a point and click adventure game with a lot of dialogue. Dialogue's hilarious, but it is a lot of dialogue. So I don't know how people would think about that. Yes, that's true. I can probably buy it now with all the twiddlies. Good to hear it, Itchy Banana. So yeah, I might explore those because I remember playing the first Monkey Island on the Amiga Commodore. Back in the day, my uncle's Amiga Commodore. And I remember owning a very old, well, it was brand new at the fucking time, but I remember owning, well, it wasn't mine, but you know what I mean, a Packard Bell. Is Packard Bell even going anymore? Are they even a company anymore? But I remember owning, controller's falling, but I remember owning an old Packard Bell computer. And I used to play a lot of Sierra point and clicks. Is it Sierra? LucasArts, not Sierra. So yeah. But I think I will do that. And we'll be able to see both how much I remember and how much I can actually work the shit out. Because it is complicated. Especially Day of the Tentacle. Day of the Tentacle has got a really... I mean, it's a really well executed and fascinating plot, but it's a plot that it takes place in 3 different timelines, and the things you do in one timeline affect a different timeline. Very clever stuff. Very cool. So yeah, I think I will do that. Because everyone needs to experience Day of the Tentacle. If you don't know what Day of the Tentacle is, you are missing out. Because it is a fantastic game. In fact, let's be honest now, Day of the Tentacle could easily become a TV show. In fact, Maniac Mansion, the game before it, Maniac Mansion actually became a TV show. The TV show had fuck all to do with the game. There was nothing. It was just the name Maniac Mansion, I believe. But yeah, it became a TV show. But Day of the Tentacle could be a TV show today. I would fund that on Kickstarter. I would be in it. I would do anything for a Day of the Tentacle TV show because it's such a good story. With the Edisons and Bernard, Hoagie, and Laverne are the main characters of Day of the Tentacle. My throat's a little dry. I'm going to take another drink. Oh, hello, Nick. I didn't know you were here. I have seen the trailer for Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, but I have no context of the book because I don't think the book ever was a thing in the UK. But it looks interesting. So anyway, just putting that forward. So probably I'm going to play Day of the Tentacle next after Dead Space 2. Because I'd rather buy Day of the Tentacle than buying Dead Space 3, if I'm honest. Anyway. Oh, whoa, don't checkpoint restart. Let's just carry on. Oh! Sneaky little bastards.
Docking pod is off the mag ramp. An engineering work order has been issued.
I'm an engineer. I can fulfill the work order.
Ellie, I ran into a snag. It looks like the docking pod that runs to the solar array is floating at the bottom of the shaft.
That figures.
Don't worry, I can fix this. I'm heading outside to have a look.
Oh, I tell you what. Before I start properly, I am going to talk about another film I saw, because I have not yet managed to talk about it, and it really does deserve talking about. Whether for a good reason or a bad reason, I'm not sure. But bear with me, because I've forgotten what the fuck it was called. There you are. Wow, okay. So where is it now? Come on. Ah, there you are. Hello. Right. This is a very strange recommendation, okay? Anyway, right. So, got a film recommendation for people who like slasher films. Now, I don't like slasher films. I'm going to state that now. But this film I'm going to recommend gave me some, a little bit extra to latch onto. That was a bit more than the average slasher. That I'm not really interested in slasher films, but this one kind of took it to a new level, which was clever. It was not too clever, but it was all right. So, right. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of it. I doubt it, because I've never heard of it. But there is a film, and it's a weird name, so bear with me. The name of the film is Behind the Mask: The Rise of Leslie Vernon. Right? That's literally what it's called. Now, it's a really fucking weird film. Now, I'm just gonna say now, the premise is gonna sound very standard and like you've seen it before. It's actually not. But let me continue. Right? So, Behind the Mask it's about a slasher bad guy. So think something like Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees or anything like that, right? So think about that. But he's being followed by a documentary crew. Now, yes. Now, I can hear you already. I can already hear you saying already, that sounds like a million other films they've done before. But bear with it, okay? Because now the reason why it got my attention is because, arguably a bit egotistical as well, but it actually states in the film, in this documentary, it takes place in the same world as Halloween, Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street. They all take place in the same universe, according to this film, Behind the Mask. It was made in 2006, by the way. So, They all take place in the universe, and they actually have a shit ton of cameos. Robert Englund is in it. Kane Hodder is in it. Someone else was in it, but I can't remember his name. Anyway, so yeah, and Robert Englund plays the Donald Pleasance character as well, deliberately so. Basically, it's I would call it a horror comedy because it is. There's a lot of stupid moments in it that are supposed to be funny. I personally didn't find it funny because I thought it was a bit contrite, but it's supposed to be funny. And yeah, Robert Englund plays the Donald Pleasance character, and this documentary crew is following this guy, Leslie Vernon, as he becomes a slasher villain. And he goes through all the tropes. He actually explains all the different tropes, and he uses special effects to jump in and out and all. Everything that you've seen in slasher films, they show how it's done, or how it would be done in real life sort of thing. Scott Wilson is also in it, in a weird, very weird character. Very weird. The whole thing's weird. But yeah, it goes through all the tropes and it makes fun of the tropes, and I thought that was quite clever. It took the premise and made it something a bit more interesting. Now, it's not brilliant, I'll give you that, and it's very dumb. And I think as well, the biggest problem I had with it, right, is that it genuinely feels like they were so trying to make this character of Leslie Vernon interesting, and he's really not. He comes off as a massive fanboy. If you've ever spoken to any really stereotypical fanboys of slasher films, that's the main villain, so to speak. I wouldn't really say it's like What We Do in the Shadows, because What We Do in the Shadows actually has supernatural stuff behind it, whereas it's basically saying there is nothing supernatural. At least I don't think so. It's a bit ambiguous. And it is slightly comedic in tone. It's very tongue-in-cheek. Yeah, its tongue is firmly lodged in its cheek, ridiculously so. But I would actually say, give it a shot. Check it out. I'm not going to talk much more about it, but I watched it on Amazon Prime because I usually do. I've spoken about before about how I usually do my deep dives on places like Amazon Prime and Netflix, where I just go through a whole load of shit horror films just to see what can come up. And that was one that stood out as being something a bit more interesting. Plus the fact that you've got Kane Hodder, you've got Robert Englund, so you've got the star power, cult star power. You know, so it's got something behind it. And I would say, genuinely, if you like slasher films, I don't, and I still kind of enjoyed it. But if you like slasher films, you more than likely will enjoy it. So I'm just going to throw that one out there. That's another one. That's another freebie for you. And no, I probably won't review it ever, because it's definitely not my thing to review, because I don't do slasher films. You generally don't need to recommend terrible horror films. I watch them far too much. What? Billy Mount. Deus, do you think the Constantine movie is better than the Keanu Reeves film? What? I'm confused. I don't understand your question. Oh, you're referring to the animated movies. The animated movies I've got no problem with. But the Keanu Reeves film is very special to me. I just really love the Keanu Reeves film. It's not that the animated films were worse than it, and it's not that the Reeves film was better. I just personally, if I had a choice, I would watch the Reeves film over the animated one. Simple as that. And it's not because either are better, it's just my personal tastes, because I've I kind of grew up with that movie, to be honest. But yeah, I've seen the animated films. They were good. I liked them. I felt it's a bit odd, to be honest. There were certain parts about it that were... Because it was a long time since I watched it, if I'm honest. So I'm not sure. Oh, you meant the TV series? Oh, well, then we're talking a whole different game. Yeah, if we're comparing the Keanu Reeves film to the animated film, I would have to begrudgingly say I would prefer the Keanu Reeves film. If we're talking about the TV series, now that's a whole different ballgame. Because I love that TV series, and that TV series had so many good places to go, and they fucked it up. So hopefully they will actually do what they are trying to say they're doing and actually make a new TV show, but it won't be the same anyway. So anyway, I'm going to carry on now. So yeah, I just wanted to give a brief recommendation of a film that I thought was okay. Worth a watch, at least. Right. Oh, come on. That's fine, leading blind. Frankly, I'm surprised you showed up at all. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it regardless. No. Right, so we've got 1, 2. I think we're going to need more. Can I get more? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have more. Maybe not.
Ellie, I've got the elevator repaired. I'm heading up to the array. How's Strauss doing?
I love the fact that repaired and strapped rockets to it is the exact same thing in this world.
It's part of the sickness.
This is going to be
Oh boy.
Just keep moving.
Right. Keanu Reeves was not miscast in the Constantine film. I'm going to say that now. He was not miscast. He was fucking awful for the role of John Constantine. That was the worst casting choice in my life. You can't call that miscast. That was just a crime. And I love Keanu Reeves. I'll watch anything Keanu Reeves is in. But for him as John Constantine, no, that's stupid as hell. So I would not call that miscast. But, despite that, still fucking love the film. Now we're getting into space. Still weirdly, there's no windows in this thing, and yet we have air. didn't have air. Oh. Ow. Yo. Crap. Missed. There we go. Oh shit, freaking out. Ow! Bastard. There you go. You're not going anywhere, you son of a bitch. There we go. Christ, that was close.
Arriving at solar array Sigma 05.
Okay. Whoop. I knew I'd forget one of those at some point. God damn it. Slow motion. Got a schematic for a force gun, which I don't think I've used before, but I don't care about. Oh, I remember this bit. Hello.
To solar array Sigma 055. Proper identification is required. Please wait here. Watchman Howard Phillips will be with you shortly.
Howard Phillips. If you don't get that reference, I don't know what to tell you. Here he is. Good old Howard Phillips. Yeah. Who's a racist? Who's a horrible racist? You are. You are. I'm talking about Lovecraft, by the way, in case you don't get it.
Authorization recognized. Greetings,
Oh, hello.
Station Master Howard Phillips. I hope you slept well.
So, what do I need? I never said Reeves could do a British accent. In fact, I pretty much said the exact opposite when it comes to him being cast as a British character. What am I doing now? What do I need? What have I got? Well, I don't need that fucking many stasis modules. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, that's more like it. And then... Yep, I don't give a fuck. I believe this is an AI called Auntie, or Auntie.
Auto defenses activated.
Which is a bit of a bitch.
Howard Phillips, please provide access code to authorize your guest.
Howard Hood. Oh boy, here we go. Get the fuck out of the way, you bloody stairs. Oh, so irritating.
Activated anti-personnel system.
Ah, crap. Oh boy. Let's get back over here and wait for the inevitable. That was close. Oh. I knew it was behind me. I tried to get away. Couldn't do it. Why can't I go up the lift? It's so creepy the way she follows you. Oh, that's right, I have to activate the lift. I forget.
Attention, Watchman Howard Phillips. Unauthorized engagement of access
Shut
link
up, woman.
detected. Please respond.
God, I hate those sons of bitches. They are by far the most annoying necromorph. Who would win in a fight between Samurai Keanu and Samurai Cruz? Well, let's be honest, Samurai Keanu took on a giant snake dragon thing, if I remember correctly. So I think he'd win. Mainly because, you know, the whatever Ronin crap thing, that was in a mystical universe that had magic, whereas Cruz was very much supposed to be a factual historical character. These fuckers are everywhere. That. Thank you. That's the way it goes. And yes, you'll see here, this is the construction of the wing of the TIE fighters. How did I get up there? Yeah, he's being an annoying git. Oh, come on. So I think I've got 2 nodes, I think. Oh, 3 nodes, even better. Excellent. Also, Keanu Reeves is the guy who got me into motorcycles, so I've got to give him some grudging respect for that. Ow. And yes, I would. I mean, not many people actually know that Keanu Reeves owns a motorcycle company and makes motorcycles, but he does. He owns Arch motorcycles, and they are fucking awesome. I love Arch motorcycles. Unfortunately, they're like $80,000, so I can never bother buying one of those. But it's fun to dream. Oh boy. You're such a bitch. And I can't really give a definitive yay or nay on whether I will review whatever film, because it's genuinely not really up to me. It's really down to what's in my head at the time. So I can't say what's going to be coming like a month down the line, because I honestly don't know. It's just whatever sparks my interest.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
Computer, this is Director Titan. Disable all solar array functions immediately.
Initiating system lockdown. System lockdown complete.
Right, we'll do it the hard way.
I know what you're trying to do, and I cannot allow you to succeed. There's too much at stake.
little sneaky thing here, I believe. Where
Unauthorized
there's
visitor.
a secret
Mainframe.
room you can find. Well, it's not really a secret, but there's another way of going. And now, come on, this is definitely fucking Event Horizon. We're hitting all the Event Horizon beats in this game.
Unauthorized access to the computer mainframe is a violation of Titan Station Civic
Shut
Code.
up.
Replace all panels and back away from the fuse board.
Yes. So you have this one reroutes it to the... Oh, hello. I didn't even hear him. So yes, I think if you take out... Yeah, that's right. If you put it... Yes. So you take out that one and put it in there. Because if I remember correctly, depending where it puts it in different places. But yeah, that's the one you're supposed to do. And I think blue is the alternative. Red is definitely wrong.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
There you go, blue. There you go, gives you a special reroute. And then you get to an extra room with a bit more stuff in it. And you get Peng.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
I need to make space. Hang on. So I've got Peng. I'm going to drop that. And I'm going to drop that. I want the large med thing and the ruby semiconductor. Not a peg, a Peng. That's who she is. Everyone knows Peng. Did I come out that way? Yes, I did. P-E-N-G. Peng. If you don't remember Peng from the first game, she was in a load of adverts around the Ishimura ship. Okay, that's just wrong. Right.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
It's a reference to all the little marketing stuff they had around the ship in of the Ishimura.
Warning. Mainframe electrical shielding has been deactivated. Proceed with caution.
Have I seen any shite film by Uwe Boll? No. Why watch an Uwe Boll film when you can get the entire internet telling you everything about them?
You are now in violation of multiple subsections of the Titan Station Civic Code.
I have no time for Uwe Boll
Immediately.
because I would rather deny him all the publicity possible. So I probably won't ever look at an Uwe Boll film because it's pointless. Because they've all been done to death and they're all crap. Even the good ones I couldn't give a shit about because he's a horrible dick.
Authorized visitor. Mainframe. Mainframe containment compromised. Security has been notified.
Oh, it was covering it up. That was weird. Cheeky bitch. What the fuck? That fucker just wasn't going down.
The mainframe circuits are extremely fragile. Please step away. Damaging the mainframe circuits will cause lapses in programming.
Oh,
For your safety, step away from the circuits.
we shouldn't damage them. We definitely shouldn't damage them. The last thing we should do is damage these things. Get off, you dick.
Automated functions.
They seem more powerful than the usual slashers. That's odd.
Manual operation only. Anti.
She didn't sing Hazy Daisy or whatever that song is. You're supposed to do the HAL 9000 thing where they sing. Oh! I like the way Isaac just kind of freaks out there for a second.
Ellie, I'm on my way to the mirrors now. I have to realign them manually. How's Strauss?
Nuts.
See for yourself.
No, I'm not ready for the needle again. You have to let me go. I can't believe it.
Strauss, what's wrong? Ellie!
Fucking hell. Oh, that was close. That was very near your death then. Oh, for fuck's sake. God, these guys are so irritating. There you are. Ow. What was that? What hit me? Oh, there you are. Fuck's sake. Fucking die already. God. These are so annoying. Right, do I have a power node? Yes, I might as well use it there. text log? What's the text log? Howard Phillips. They hate me. They all hate me. I can see them all everywhere now, just perched watching me. Even Auntie. Yeah, he's gone kind of nuts. She's just waiting until old Howard Phillips finally goes crazy and snaps like he did when he let the birds out. Violated all the codes, broken all the rules. I'll show them. Crazy. I'll show them what it takes to get out of here. They'll have to come up here and clean up all this blood. And then what rules will they make? I'll break those too. I'm going to go lay down. I don't feel right. For the record, he was kept up here, and there's not really an explanation of why. Well, basically, he wasn't allowed to leave. It's implied that the AI itself was keeping him there for some reason. It's very strange. But okay, I think I'm going to leave it there tonight. How long have I been going? Yeah, that's about right. I think I'm going to leave it there tonight. Leave the gameplay there tonight, at least. But on a random note, I just saw a post claiming that Cupid's kettle drums is Victorian slang for breasts. That's a random thing to say. Ooh, wrong button. That's the one. Okay. Let me switch to that. There we go. Right, anyway, I'm going to finish the gameplay there tonight, but there's always a little bit at the end where we could talk about shit. Yes, I noticed it was a very random chat. This can only be rant time if I'm given a subject I find rant worthy. So, you know. But, you know, if there's anything I've missed, like I said, let me know. Because I like to get as much as possible. First of all, you don't need to remake Face Off. Face Off is still a good film. Second of all, you can't put Keanu Reeves and Tom Cruise in the same room together, because that would literally cancel out the universe. You can't have one of the best people on the planet and one of the worst people on the planet together in the same room. It just doesn't work. And Tom Cruise is the face of a multinational corporation posing as a religion. So, yes, I'm calling him pretty evil. And yes, of course I've seen both Ghost Rider films. Although, the second Ghost Rider film is more like a soft reboot than a sequel. Which I'm okay with, because the first one's kind of meh. Really meh. Yes, I know, Billy Mount. Of course I know. What video am I working on now? Well, I'm not working on another white noise film, so I'm moving on to something different. Not a horror film, though, this time. I'm not doing a horror film this time. I mean, you could argue it has some slightly horrific elements, but it's not a horror film. Sci-fi. And no, I'm not doing Alien. I'd recommend people stop asking, because I'm not telling, because I don't like to tell. Mainly because a lot of my reviews are subject to change. It can change quite quickly. So I don't really like to lock things down. But this one is very, very close to being completed. But I'm sticking to the 2-week thing. So it won't be this Saturday, it'll be the Saturday after. Unless you're a Patreon, and then you'll get it whenever it's done. But it should be a good one. Because it's one I've been wanting to do for quite a while. And yes. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to say as well. The next video should be fine and should be done. So you should get the next video as scheduled. However, if I'm calculating it correctly, let me just double check. So, it won't be this Saturday, but it'll be next Saturday. Yes. So, realistically, the next video would be out on the 29th. However, I am actually at the theatre on the 27th and 28th. 27th we're doing, we're setting up all the lights and shit, we're doing all the technicals, and we're doing a few rehearsals, and then the 28th is when we're actually putting on the play that I'm supposed to be directing. I don't know why either. I wouldn't normally recommend myself, but never mind. That's a whole other story. But anyway, so yeah, so there's going to be a review on the 15th, but then we're going to have to skip those 2 weeks because those last 2 weeks are going to be pretty hectic for me. So I can't really do anything then. So, like I said, there's going to be one on the 15th, but there's not going to be one on the 29th. The next review, in theory, would either be... What is it? Oh, for God's sake. I don't know if it would be the 6th. In the best case scenario, it would be the 6th. But I'm going to say now, for the sake of argument, the next review is going to be on the 13th. After the next review. If that makes sense. So, you're going to get a review on the 15th. Then there's going to be a brief hiatus for me to get this play over with. And then there's going to be one on the 13th. If that makes sense to everyone. And holy shit, Brit Run, you just give me more twiddlies. 300 twiddlies. Good God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Brit Run. That's insane. And no, I was never part of Channel Awesome, thank Christ. But these last these 3 videos that I've just done, the one that's coming out on the 15th as well, proves that I can indeed stick to a schedule. So I'm going to keep doing that from now on. But there will be a brief hiatus until then I can actually get back into doing it properly, because then I won't have a fucking play to direct. Okay? So I hope that's okay. There's still going to be streams. I'm still going to do streams, and there might be a few like narration stuff as well, but there's not going to be a review for the 29th, because I mean I'm pretty sure I'll be unconscious on the 29th. So yeah. And yes, I've seen both Judge Dredd and Dredd. Dredd is the superior film. Judge Dredd is shit. Because I don't subscribe to the idea of so good, bad it's good. Because a bad film is a bad film. It's a bad film. So anyway, so that's the schedule. I hope that's okay. I do apologise for the brief break, but I hope these 3 videos that are coming out in quick succession prove to you that the videos are definitely coming in on schedule from now on. So that's what's going to be going on from now on. There's just going to be a brief hiatus for the 29th. So I hope that's okay. So yeah. I have to say, please stop repeating questions, Billy Mount. I have read it. I will get to it. Don't worry. But you don't need to repeat the same question over and over. It's okay. Let's just relax. We're calm. I'm calm. Are you calm? I'm fucking calm. It's fine. I'm joking. But yes. And yes. The original Judge Dredd is shite, mainly because he takes his helmet off. I'm not shouting, you're shouting. Anyway, I'm being... That was me acting, darling. That was acting. I was not being serious. I wasn't actually being angry. Why would I be looking forward to Rocket Man? I've never expressed a particular fondness for Elton John. I don't know why that would come up in casual conversation. It's a film. I don't really do biopics. They're not for me. I prefer documentaries over biopics, if I'm honest. Because biopics tend to change. Especially with things like Rocket Man, and I think, what was the other one? Bohemian Rhapsody? They kind of changed it a bit from what I know, and not my thing. I prefer documentaries. The laughter isn't acting, the laughter just hides the tears, Brit Run. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I hope whatever this has been okay. And like I said, there's going to be more streams, more videos, more reviews, all that good stuff. Next video, and I'm going to say it again, next video will be on the 15th. Okay. Next proper review video. I'm probably going to do something else as well. Probably another narration thing as well, because the last one was a bit too short. Well, it wasn't too short. It was just short. So I didn't really give me enough chance to get my teeth into it, you know? So I might do another narration that's a bit longer. So yes, just trying to think. I don't want to miss anything out. Let me think. What else is there? I think that's everything. I think. Grindhouse and Death Proof. That's not a question. I need context. You're just saying things. What about those films? Have I seen them? Do I like them? Do I hate them? What's the question? Will I review them? Is that the question? Will you review them? No. Probably not. Because again, not my thing. I've not seen Death Proof. I've seen Planet Terror. But that's about it. But again, subject to change. I have no idea. I can't tell you what I will review because I have no idea. And yes, of course, I will probably look at more of the older movies in future. Some of the more classic films. Because I started that with Fives, and I still need to do the sequel to Fives. So we shall see. But anyway, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you everyone for coming out. Before I go, I have to mention. Wow. So tonight we have had Rian, who I think is no longer here, but doesn't matter. Rian, 100 twiddlies. Thank you very much. Jammy JR with 200 twiddlies. Even more, thank you very much. Britrun, 500 twiddlies. Ben Lucky 12, 720. Odd round number. Thank you very much. Giano, number 2, 1010 twiddlies. And then Psycho Studios with 1,250 twiddlies. My God, people. That's crazy. I mean, that is genuinely overwhelming, that. And I'm surprised that people are actually willing to give that much. Because I think I've given twiddlies like once to someone. And they didn't fucking notice, which really pissed me off. Anyway. I know I shouldn't expect people to notice. I'm just saying. It was just a bit disappointing is all. Anyway. I'm just having a bit of a letting off steam of that. Anyway. Because I like to notice people. If people give me money, you mention it. Anyway. Thank you one more time. I appreciate all the things you do for me. And I hope what I do for you is in some way comparable. I hope. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate it a lot. And I hope the recent uptick in reviews is compensation for that. So thank you very much. And I'm going to leave it there. And I will probably see you again next Tuesday, I think. Is that right? I've got to check that. It's not good when I have to check. Yes. Next Tuesday will be another stream, and I might take a brief hiatus from Dead Space 2 as well, because it's getting a bit samey. So I might change it up and do a bit of Day of Tentacle, because that would be fun, and that's a game I've not played in ages. So anyway, I'm terrible at ending these things, as you well bloody know. Thank you very much, and that will be it for me tonight. Take care, everyone. Have a good week till next Tuesday. And yeah, keep on being a brilliant audience, because for some reason people seem to hate their Twitch audiences, which I don't understand, because I think I've got a great Twitch audience. Anyway, good night, goodbye, take care. And that's it. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.